In June this year, the Ministry of Education and Sports, through the Directorate of Education Standards, released a list of about 387 private secondary schools across the country that were operating without licenses. The notice was published as an advertisement in the government newspaper New Vision on June 29th. It stated that officials from the Directorate of Education Standards had inspected the schools and found that they were operating without licenses. According to the Education Act 2008, it is a serious offense in a school to continue teaching learners without a license, and if found operating without one, the consequence is closure. Upon seeing the list of these schools, we decided to go to Mukono district, where about 10 private secondary schools were named on the list as operating without licenses. Our first destination was St. Augustine's SS in Nachifoma, where we found that learners had already gone for their holiday break. At the school, we were welcomed by Director Dr. Martin Buye.
I'm Dr. Buye.
Dr. Buye told us that they had already heard about the issue from a parent, but he did not take it seriously because he doesn't recall the day ministry officials visited his school, nor did he receive any letter informing him that he did not have a license.
This school has all the basic requirements. It is a registered school by the Ministry of Education, by the government of Uganda. So, closure of what? Where was the data picked from? I think the ministry has the right to come back and check. For us, we have never received anything. We have been hearing of newspapers. We are poor, we cannot even buy newspapers every day. And maybe even if we buy them, we cannot read them every day. In case the minister made a blunder, it can come back to St. Augustine Senior Secondary School in Nachifuma to do the checking.
To support his statement, he showed us the school documents, including the registration certificate we requested, which clearly indicated that his school had no problem at all. Dr. Buye accused the Education Ministry of using unprofessional people to collect data from schools, which has caused the mess.
If a government issues an operational license, and again, the same people writing in the papers that the school is not registered, for us, we become questionable.
From there, we went to St. Anne Grace Secondary School in Nagalama, which was also on the list of those without license. Although we did not get a person responsible to speak to us, the officials we found that the school declined to appear on our camera but showed us their documents which were similar to those shown to us by the head of St. Augustine's SS. Given this, we decided to go to Mukono District Educational Officer to get clarity on the matter. He clarified that some of the schools on the list actually have licenses, while others are still in the process of renewing them. He also wondered how the list was compiled without his consent.
Probably there could be some mistakes here and there that these schools appeared on the list of the schools that closed due to failure to acquire a license. We shall look into it and verify if they are indeed not licensed.
However, Chikomeko said that some of the schools may have had licenses that expired and failed to renew them because they did not get the 5-year registration certificate which was required for renewal. He said this may have caused them to appear on the list. Chikomeko said that Mukono district has 2,376 private schools from nursery to secondary school, and out of these, about 600 do not have licenses.
If a school has fulfilled at least 50%, we can initially give them a license to operate through means of education. You get a license to operate for 2 years. After the 2 years, or before the 2 years, the proprietor is required to prepare requests for license or registering the school. Now, in the Mukono district, we have over 600 schools that are registered, and a very big number that is not registered.
General massive program of licensing and registration of schools is very important now, because it will call for more support region after region, so that schools are inspected, massive inspection and licensing, to avoid the schools being unlicensed. It is not necessary today, but government is making it difficult through the ministry to license a school. We need to support these schools, to guide them where there are gaps. They work on them, we issue licenses, and then we see all schools coming on board. That's our prayer.
The chairperson of the National Private Education Institutions Association, Hassan Chilabia, said the declaration of these schools in a newspaper was uncalled for because it affects the reputation of the school.
So we call upon the Minister of Education to relax on some of the steps they take, like a publication of schools in the newspapers, and also supporting the districts and the Ministry Inspectorate Department to see that they are able to reach out to the schools by providing them with their own means to enable them to reach out to the schools and deal with these challenges.
Tomorrow, we shall bring you another part on some of the schools that were closed in Mukono district and why. Dorothy Najita, NTV Weekend Edition.